Good morning, everybody. Yes, this is Cindy Bloom. And yes, I just woke up. And today is day number 18 of my 90-day video challenge. And I'm cutting this video. I didn't sleep well last night. And I'll tell you a little story. I'll tell you what happened to me last night. I was upstairs working, and I work upstairs in my room. And I have three dogs, and as I was up here, I heard the landscapers, and we have a fenced-in yard. And somebody in my house, one of my three kids or my husband, after the landscapers left, let the dogs out, not knowing, of course, that the gate was open. So after I went to a great evening, I had an opportunity to go to the parents' night for my sixth grader's social dance. It was the cutest thing ever. Got to see all of his friends and himself, and they were just dancing and they were happy, and it was so cute. And I went from this great feeling, and it was so much fun to see him and watch him and see him in his glory. And I come home, and my husband wasn't home. He had been doing some errands, and my oldest son was sitting on the couch. And usually when I come in, the dogs are all over me, whether it's 2 minutes I've been gone or 5 minutes or whatever. And I'm like, where are the dogs? And my son looked at me like with his face just turned white, and he's like, I don't know. And so somebody had let them out, and we proceeded to walk outside of my house. Coincidentally, there was a woman driving down my street, and she stops me and she says, "Are you missing dogs?" And I said, "Yes." And she said, "What kind?" And I tell her the name of my dogs, and she's like, "Okay, I found your dogs. They were roaming about a block and a half away from your house, and I got them, and I have three dogs of my own, and I couldn't bring them back to my house, so I brought them over to the police station, and they wanted to send them to the pound." And in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, okay, they have a collar on, and why would they send them to the pound? But I was just, thankful that she had picked the dogs up and had, knew where they were. She said, I wouldn't let the police take them to a pound, so I brought them to a shelter, and they're safe. But I just want you to know the lady wasn't very happy with you. And I was like, why? She's like, well, she wants to know, why they got let out. Their nails were a little bit too long, and she's worried about, if your dogs are safe. And I was like, oh my God, I've never ever had this problem. I've had dogs my entire life. I love my dogs. My dogs are so spoiled. I mean, for somebody to say this to me, I was kind of like taken back just a bit. So anyways, I called the lady 3 times at the shelter. No answer. I left a number. No return phone call. I was up all night long. I know they're safe. I know they're in a place, and I know they're protected. But I just don't like that they're not with me, and I'm sure that they're scared. So I'm up early this morning. I've already called the shelter. She hasn't answered. I'm hoping that, it's about 5 minutes to 8 right now, so I'm hoping at 8 o'clock it would be like a wake-up time for her. I'm going to call, and I'm going to hop in my car, and I'm going to get my 3 dogs and bring them home. And I'm going to cut their nails. But I didn't sleep last night. And my first thought about this was when this lady stopped me was, oh my God, random acts of kindness. How nice is this lady that she actually took the time to get my dogs and bring them, to a safe place. And it's true, and I thanked her, and I said, and she's like, oh, no problem. I'm like, no, really, I really do appreciate it. And then when I didn't get them back, it was interesting. My thoughts kind of changed a little bit because I started wondering, okay, she saw their name tag and she saw their collars. Why didn't she just bring them to my house? I don't understand that. So that was the first thing. And I'm just a little concerned. I guess I just feel bad, and she made me feel bad. So I'm going to try and reframe my mind, because I know that those dogs are loved and cared for. And, mistakes happen. They got out of my gate. I've lived here for 15 years. It's never happened. So it happened once, and I feel bad. But like I said, I have learned how to reframe it. So I'm going to reframe. I'm going to get up, start my day, be positive, get my little puppies back to my house, and enjoy the rest of my weekend. So I hope you do too. And if you want to know why I'm cutting this video and, doing this with, no makeup on, just fresh out of bed, it was a challenge, which I did. And I'm part of a 90-day video challenge. And like I said, this is day 18. If you want to find out more, it's a lot of fun. It's very rewarding. And believe it or not, I'm making money by doing this. So check out the link below this video. Click on it. Find out more about what we're doing. And I hope to see you on the other side. Have a great day.